Good morning. It is April the 3rd, 2017, the start of a new quarter of trading. We guessed that we wouldn't have wholesale selling, although they did hit the indexes pretty hard into the close. Closed at about 7 points below where we thought it might close. And if the sentiment is negative in stock markets, we should see selling this week, and this is a big news week. We have last month's FOMC minutes where they'll be seeing how hawkish the Fed really was and how many members were hawkish and dovish. It's the ADP and non-farm payroll numbers this week. We have ISM manufacturing and ISM services this week, so it's a big news week for us, and that should help increase volatility and make for better trading. Let's kick off with our customary disclaimer. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. A mouthful for sure. Right now, Treasuries have pointed higher, suggesting that the E-mini Dow might actually sell. The Dow supposedly is focused on tax reform. My guess is that's what brought the rally in, and since November the 9th, it hasn't been announced yet. The rumors that are coming out is that it's going to be smaller than originally proposed. The rumors coming out are that Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell are fighting this. There will be no tax cuts this year. I mean, we don't know. You know, it's really sad to say, but I've gotten to the point where any news attributed to politicians or the government that comes out of DC, I just don't believe it. My first response is, oh yeah? You say so? And let's prove it. And that's not really a very good thing. We're blessed because we have the profile to overlay over the market, and we trade with the money. But really, I mean, you'd like to be able to trust what your government tells you somewhat, if you know what I mean. Okay, Treasuries are pointed higher right now. Resistance begins at 24 to 28, so the first sell is 23.27. If equities sell, we do not want to be short. Second sell is 31 to 03. On the buy side, 13 to 17 buy 1, and 5 to 9 buy 2. We have some news today that could shake things up. PMI manufacturing 54.2. The Asian PMI numbers were all equal or better than forecast. They were mixed in Europe, notably Germany. Numbers did not show growth, and therefore the EU's PMI, manufacturing PMI number came out as unchanged. ISM, big number. They won't pay any attention to PMI manufacturing, 57.1. That would be positive for indexes, not so for Treasuries and construction spending plus a percent. I can't. Most of the time, this number comes in lower, so my guess that'll be lower, but the news focus is going to be ISM services in the direction of the E-mini. And looking at the 30-year, The buck, the 04 is going to be number 1. So 7 to 11, sell 1. 19 to 23, sell 2. 20 to 24 is going to be number 1. 13 to 17, buy 1. And 1 to 5, buy 2. Gave it some room to the upside because it looks like indexes are going to sell right now. That remains to be seen after the day session opens. Gold was unchanged a couple hours ago. We'll see where it is right now. Closed at 48 something. We're pretty much where we are. It's moving sideways right now, kind of in between the action on Friday. So 50-52, sell 1. 54-56, sell 2. But we do sound like a broken record, don't we? 44-46, buy 1. Let them get stops below the overnight session low. Then 40 to 42, buy 2. We do have news that could shake things up. The E-mini rallies, gold should sell. And gold has been a better vehicle for trading for us than crude has been. More volatility, more range. At least 3 days of the week. A couple days a week it's been pretty quiet also. Looking at the euro. Euro was off a little bit. The economic news out of the EU was basically they made it neutral, unchanged. So they're not seeing the growth. They got the inflation they want plus some, and they're not seeing the growth that they would like. Got to pay for all those transfer payments, right? So 75, buy 1, and 50, buy 2. 107.15 to 25, sell 1. 107.40 to 50, sell 2. And it might take a 107 to get off a short. We'll just put it out there. Look at that range on crude. It is pointed higher. Hopefully we got more to work with during the day than that kind of range. Sell 1, 75 to the buck. 51 and a quarter, 51.50, sell 2. Everybody, a lot of the news articles talking about crude being above 50 bucks and how that was good for the stock market. So 50 and a quarter, 50 even, buy 1. And it might take a 50 to get in, I don't know. We're going to see if we got any rejection first, then 49.50, 49.75, buy 2. But if we don't have a two-sided market, this is what we're seeing is very similar to what's happened in the stock market. There is no volatility. It's a one-way market. You don't bring in the other side of the market, and therefore you don't get any kind of volatility, not much to work with. And the fundamentals for crude oil are about as weak as you can get if you count on supply. It's being supported right now by OPEC said they're going to roll over their production quotas to the second half of the year and continue to cheat and deny that they're doing anything wrong when they get caught cheating. It is the way of that part of the world. It is a part of the religion. Tachia is what it's called. You're allowed to lie to your enemies, and that would be anybody that didn't want crude at $100 a barrel, right? As long as it furthers your cause. I wonder if that means Shia Muslims can lie to Sunni Muslims and vice versa. That would seem to be the case. Okay, we're at 58 right now. Resistance really is I thought it was 65 to 70. It might be a little bit lower right now. So we'll put 64, 66 as sell 1. 69.71 sell 2. We have news. The news, if as forecast, will be positive for indexes. 55, 57 buy 1. And 50, 52 buy 2. PMI manufacturing 54.2. ISM manufacturing 57.1. That's a good number. And the construction spending plus 1%, I doubt if that comes in that high. So the news focus is ISM manufacturing. Okay, it's going to take a bit to get everything up and posted. I will get busy on that. I will be back with you as soon as possible.